Are you ready?
Are you ready, kids?
No,
Aye, aye,
not the vibes.
Captain.
I was thinking, are you ready, Fergie?
Hi,
If
how are
you
you?
ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. I say, if you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. GLAMOROUS, yeah.
Can we start this show now?
You know that's your cold open.
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat.
Oh man, okay, all right.
We choose to go to the moon.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
What's your name?
That's Joey.
Hey, how you doing?
What's your name?
Good morning, Angel.
What was said was for you and for you alone.
And don't worry about the vase.
What face?
Did I do that?
Hi, how are you today? What's going
Welcome
on?
back to the Angel and Jolie
Hi.
Show. Thank you for joining us again on another lovely Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You can watch us any day, anytime, anywhere, any place. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you talk to me instead of these people? I'm the one important
First
one
of all,
here.
my eyes were closed, so I wasn't talking to nobody, okay? Let's get it straight.
Let me just say right now, I'm tired and I'm hungover. Hence why I'm wearing
Yeah.
these pants because I'm not squeezing into jeans. It's too early in the morning.
Like you have to squeeze into jeans, Joseph.
I put on a pair of jeans the other day and they were tight and I was like, okay, first of all, they had just gotten washed. So, like right after things get washed, they're a little tighter. Yeah. But I put them on and I went to button the pants and I almost had to kill myself. Because I was like, oh my gosh. I had to suck it in and I was like, what am I sucking in here? So, point of the story, I guess I got to start exercising because I'm getting fat.
You're 25. That's when everything goes downhill. That's what a person older than me told me when I was like 22. I'm gonna be 26 this year.
Yeah.
You too?
Me too.
You too.
What are you going to do for your birthday?
Actually, I don't know. I'm still perpetually broke. So
Yeah.
I
Yes,
would
yes.
like to do something. I would like to do a lot, but there's still a pandemic. Like, so I still feel nervous. I still feel awkward as hell. So yeah, that was good.
Yeah, okay. What were you saying?
Actually, don't remember.
Your birthday? You're
Oh yeah,
perpetually broke.
yeah. So
Still ain't got no money.
yeah.
So take your broke ass home.
Bringing it around. I really would love to have a condo. Like it I hate I just need my own space.
Mm.
I need it. I need it.
Mm.
But also, as you know, for a lot of those sort of expensive.
Everything's expensive
Yeah.
now.
So, it's like, do I want to get an apartment and just throw these dollars away, or do I want to wait longer and get a condo?
I was watching what's his name? John Oliver. He was talking about like homeowners and he's like a homeowner is something from the 80s.
Hmm.
So anyone born after 1990, don't worry about it. You'll never get to do it.
And
It's
and
like,
you know what? I believe it because
he's so right.
being a homeowner, owning a house, period, is you're gonna have so many maintenance fees. You have to set aside like $1,000 for just maintenance fees, and even if you don't get it done, you're gonna need it because some shit costs like thousands of dollars. Like recently in my house, we got a custom door, and we've been waiting for like 3 months for this custom door. They're
A
taking out the
custom door?
yeah, because we had a flood earlier. I mean later in 2020, and the door like it got door rot. So we um commissioned these guys to get us the door, reframe everything. It's beautiful, but it costs so much money and it takes so much time. Apparently they were there from like 9 to like 4 or something like that. So this is just a small example of like the cost of one little thing to repair in your house.
This apartment we looked at, it had a a bread box, like a bread warming
gosh.
spot, and dishwasher. Hey.
Yeah.
And then had like a convection oven also as a
Yo.
addition to the regular oven.
Question. Do you know what a broiler is?
I know there's a setting broil.
Okay.
I don't know what it
So when I
does.
looked
I've
up
never had to
what a
use it.
broiler is, and please correct me if I'm wrong to the audience, but a broiler is that thing on the bottom of your oven apparently that cooks the shit as well. But I
But
don't think that's in all stoves because in my household, the bottom like pull out drawer of the oven is where we put our extra like pans and long dishes and stuff. So if that stuff is if that's getting hot, that's not
oh,
getting hot.
that bottom
Yeah,
portion of it.
yeah. But that must not be a broiler in my like basic ass stove because if it is, then those pots and those pans are
You're
getting
just getting cooked.
hot as hell every single time. I don't think it is that. Um, I think you must have to have like a nice fancy stove or perhaps a
Look at
gas
this
stove.
stove in here. It's
I
got
know.
like the thing standing up. What the hell is that? Boiler is a section of oven usually located near the top that provides high direct heat, much like a grill. Rolling places. I can't read this early.
Yeah, and with the broiling, like it's at the this little thing snippet that we're reading says at the top, but the pictures I have seen are at the bottom. I'm not putting my food all the way at the bottom so it can get a little grilled. That's so weird to me. Like, and I'm trying to expand my like food knowledge and like things like that, but a broiler, I have no idea.
I don't know. I've never needed to broil anything, so
I don't know why I would broil anything. If you needed to grill something, get one of
you
those
need a
like
nice
grill.
crust.
You get one of those like they have like the flat top grills and then they have like the attachments that you could put on it. You
Hmm.
could do that as well, or get one of those like green egg things that are like a
Oh
mini
my
grill.
gosh.
I've only heard
Oh, I
about
love those
that.
so much. I
I've,
can't wait till I can afford one.
I've
They're
only
so
heard about it from Paul
beautiful.
Rudd.
They're
I've
so beautiful.
only heard about it from him.
It's like a Traeger grill.
Yeah.
Shout out to Traeger.
And apparently all the
Send me a
accessories
grill.
are egg accessories.
Oh my,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
I love
That-
cooking appliances.
Yeah.
That's what I've gotten for like the last Christmas
I need to
and
just
birthdays.
give you all the
just
appliances that I bought that we don't use.
like what?
I have a coffee grinder.
I wouldn't use it.
Never
I don't
used
make
it.
coffee at home.
Me neither. Don't know why I bought it. I was very optimistic.
I mean, I might if I had it.
Yeah.
Like when I had a Keurig, I'd use it, but it was like
Mm.
crappy coffee.
I also have. I can't remember what else. I have like a water heater thing, like the water pitcher.
A water, like a kettle.
A kettle, yeah, that's what it's called.
I need a Brita. I want a Brita filter thing.
I mean, I can get that for you for your birthday, but that's also hella inexpensive.
I'm cheap.
Yeah. What? You don't have nothing on your thing, on your faucet?
No.
Wow. I don't.
I mean, I don't drink
I
water
don't
from
even
the
know what my
faucet.
faucet. Well, I have a filter, so
Oh.
that thing just
Exactly. It would save me some money if I just bought that thing.
And until you have those weeks where you're like, I don't want to fill this water jug. Like if you have a jug in your fridge, like
See,
I don't want to fill this water.
I'd have to buy like 2 or 3 of them because I don't want to have to ever run out. I want one always at the ready. I go through a lot of water
I
here.
mean, yeah, that's
I don't drink
true.
anything else.
But also, do you have ice? Do you make ice?
No.
'Cause, yeah, I don't
We
make
had-
ice either.
We had the ice trays, but then it started getting dirty, and I was like, I
Yes.
don't like the look
Yeah.
of this. And
So I love eating ice, but
yeah, ice is great.
because nobody was respecting my ice, like don't put the fucking peas on top of the ice.
Ooh, yeah.
The peas were just in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Don't martyr my ice. So I just left it.
And also the hassle of like filling it and
Yeah.
then trying to make sure you get it.
Nah, I'm
into
a
the
pro. I'm
thing.
a pro. I'm a pro. But also, I've seen those things where it's sort of like a cup where it has an insert, and you fill it with water. So it's like this, and you fill it with water, and then you have another thing that goes in there, and it just like has it in place, and so everything freezes, and then you just and then you take out that centerpiece. Everything's frozen. You squeeze it, and then you get the little cubes that are like Chick-fil-A ice or whatever.
I do love crushed ice.
I-
Crushed ice is my jam.
I think
Cubed
it's just
ice.
It's a great snack, honestly.
It really is.
Yeah.
As a child, constantly eating ice because
I was not as a child,
all the time.
but I did working my last job. I was always eating ice. I would just take ice home. But you know who has the worst ice? McDonald's. I hate their ice. Chunky,
Aren't they like square ice
square, and
cubes?
smooth. Why is it so smooth? I don't need it that smooth. Give me some divots.
You need some ridges, some
The ice has been zambonied.
places you can dig your teeth into.
Yes, it's just like
It's
it's just like slipping around your mouth. Like you were like accidentally swallow ice when you're not
Hold on,
meaning
I'm
to.
just envisioning the ice being zambonied right now. But I'm only picturing them doing one piece at a time. So he goes back and forth and has to get another piece and comes back.
Yeah,
It's a great mental image.
I mean that's what the zamboni is for. Anywho, that's my sort of ice pet peeve. That McDonald's ice.
Pet peeves. I got a lot.
You said condensation was your pet peeve.
Yeah, I don't want to grab something and it has condensation on it.
You grabbed my thing of
And-
your own volition.
But that's also like a tie into a lot of my other ones where it's just things being wet.
Wet when you don't expect it, or just wet?
Wet in general. Like,
Okay.
one, don't touch me ever with wet hands. I'll lose it. If I feel
Yeah.
you touch me and your hands are wet, you're disgusting.
You ever have somebody like touch you after they come like wash their hands,
Ugh.
and it's like, why are your hand? What? Why?
Like, I know it's water, but still,
Yeah.
gross. Two,
Because then you have to dry it. Then you're the
then
one.
I have to dry
Yeah.
my arm and I can still
Yeah.
feel it on me
Yeah.
afterwards.
It's like I didn't ask for this.
It's annoying. Wet socks. If my socks get
Mhm.
wet, my day is ruined. I don't care if I can switch immediately into another pair.
Yeah.
My day is ruined.
Yeah, I had a moment where I had a flood, as I mentioned just a minute ago, and for some, I we were trying to bail the water out or like get it out of the garage, and my first thought was like cover my feet in plastic, uh, like grocery shopping bags. That didn't work because I had on socks. I was in my home. I had on socks. I was comfortable.
Uh-huh.
So I took off the bags. And
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking maybe the socks will make it feel better. So I was just like walking around in wet socks, but it was submerged wet socks. So did it feel like I was wearing wet socks? I don't know. And so so I couldn't tell whether the fully submerged wet sock wading through water was better than the barefoot. That's random.
I can't have
Like if you
wet socks.
So you rather, because like my thing is like, it made me think of like kids in elementary school that got ringworm. Like I didn't want to have wet feet.
Is that how you
bare
get
feet.
ringworm?
I don't know. I
Isn't
never.
ringworm like in your butt?
Ooh, I have no idea. I've
Or is
never
that,
got
no,
ringworm.
that's a tapeworm.
Yeah.
A tapeworm that like gets inside you and eats all your food.
Oh my gosh, I literally don't know how people got ringworm, but like from I guess my childhood, brain was just like liquid moisture,
Causes
sand, dirt, ringworm.
How many kids did you know that got ringworm?
I didn't know them. They were over there.
But like it happened?
Yeah, and it was like I associated with like wet sand, wet feet, people playing in mud, that they, public mud,
Public.
like at a playground, wet
Sounds
playground.
like you live in India or something. Like what's happening here?
Because I did play in like puddles when I was a child in my own backyard. That
Oh,
was not public.
Okay. Not public mud.
It wasn't mud. It was just
You were good. You had private mud.
privatized mud. That's our new name, guys.
Private mud.
Private mud. Yeah. Any other pet peeves?
Other wet things. Okay, so I don't mind a torrential downpour of rain, but a drizzle. Ugh.
I don't like a hot drizzle.
I don't care. I'd
No,
rather be
because then it's-
soaking wet than just like little sprinkles on me. It's like you're teasing me. Just do it already.
I don't like the light drops. So this is a fat drop tease, which sounds weird. Like fat cold drops of water. That's cool. but
Mhm.
I don't like a hot drizzle because then it's just like you just humidity that's getting on me faster. Like it's just like it's weird, and it makes you feel muggy inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't miss me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Um, things that I also hate is when people don't form the right etiquette when on a sidewalk. Okay,
Elaborate.
so in situations where like maybe you're in a group of five, we're gonna get into formation like if somebody else is coming the other way, right? I've gotten in a situation where like we all get in formation. Maybe nobody wants to be the caboose, but somebody's gonna be the caboose because we're not all gonna be five people strong. Um, but
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
see
You
other
gotta have a
people that are
line. You
not
gotta line
doing
up.
it, like, can you get the heck over? Like,
Clear
you,
some space.
yeah,
I'm walking here.
yeah, we're walking here. We're in formation. What are y'all doing? Y'all think y'all just gonna run through us? Don't y'all ever heard?
You're doing
Haven't
that
you
a
ever
lot today.
heard? Yeah, haven't you? I'm using my.
Mhm.
Haven't you ever heard like it's like bad luck to split the group or when you split the pole?
Oh, I love doing that. I'll do it all the time.
I don't love doing it, but
On
I don't
purpose.
mind doing
I
it.
do it on purpose. I step on cracks too, just to get at my mom. Like, feel that now, ma? You feel that
Wow.
now?
2 weeks later, my back's been killing me. Oh my god. Another pet peeve. I don't like walking barefoot on your floor because it's cold and it's clammy. I don't know why it's clammy.
Like the tiles or
The
the rug?
tiles.
The rug is fine.
The rug is fine.
But yeah. You know what I absolutely hate? When
What?
people blow their nose in front of me. I think it's the most disgusting thing. The noise of hearing
Now.
shit flying out of your
Oh my
nose
god.
and just like knowing that it's happening and probably not all of it's getting into the
Mhm.
tissue.
Now, yes,
Disgusting.
I agree with that, but I also am very confused at how they think that this is going to be a clean nose blow because when I blow my nose, I'm doing it in private
I will not
because
do it in front of
I don't
people.
know what's happening when I take the tissue away from
Oh,
how do you just assume that it's going to look clear and
disgust.
collected? You got to have a bunch of bats in your nose
Oh,
after the fact and you're just like, yeah, I'm good.
oh,
Like, and I don't blow my nose. I'd rather have a loogie.
oh, oh. Even more gross.
You'd rather have a loogie or have to blow your nose in public?
I'm not blowing my nose in public, one, and I'm not spitting in public.
So you're just gonna
I'm not
swallow
gonna
it?
like hawk it, like the sound that people make.
Yeah,
If you can do it quietly and get it out of there, okay. But if you need, if
I've
there's
done it
a
many times
whole
here.
sound, and you're just like, oh my gosh, don't do that.
I've had to do that for like 10 minutes. Not gonna lie, but like it wasn't the situation didn't call for it.
You broke me.
Finally.
Um, yeah, no.
Pet peeves. I have customer pet peeves, but I can't remember them. Do you have any customer pet peeves?
Don't be on the phone. If you're on the phone, I'm ignoring you.
If you're on the phone and you expect to get serviced, why? Why? You're not even interacting with any of the world around you. You're just talking to somebody on the phone. Like,
And usually there's like a question or two I need to ask you
yeah.
to make sure you get what you need. But then they're not paying attention. They don't hear. And it's like, no, this was wrong. It was like, well, you should have been paying attention and maybe you would have got what
Yeah.
you wanted.
Like you're on the phone, and so I'm skipping all the questions I need to ask you, and then we get to the end, and you're like, "So I can't enter in my blah blah blah." Like I thought you were in your own world. Like I'm not asking you no questions because you're on the phone and you're
You're on
not
the
paying
phone.
attention. You haven't even looked at me.
Yeah.
You just put yourself on the counter, and like I'm a freaking robot. Like,
Now
what?
I won't even acknowledge you if you're on the phone. If you come up, you're on the phone. I just keep doing my own thing until you're ready. Like, this is where you need to be.
Yeah. Focus.
You need to focus. It's going to take you 10 seconds probably.
Yeah, and all you have to do is tell the person.
Hey, hold on. I got to do this real
Yeah.
fast.
I mean, I don't care if I'm on hold, if I'm talking to you in a conversation. Like, if you're having a business meeting too, get the hell out of the store.
Get out. We don't want you.
Do you need a like you could probably order ahead whatever you need to shop in here.
Right?
So stay in your car, and if you're in your car, you can have it on speakerphone and do the work that you need to do to order online. It's that easy.
The other day, this lady came in. Teen mom. Baby, 1 year old.
Mhm.
Crying. Nonstop.
Mm.
She's looking at it going, stop crying. I'm not paying attention to you. Faces to the wall. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I going to call child services right now? And people will be like, is he okay? She'd be like, he's fine. He's one. I'm used to it now.
Is he used to it?
I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
This baby's going on she's talking to it like it's a grown man who can understand.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. I told you if you throw that again, you're not getting it. Like,
And they were just sitting in there, just drinking,
sitting
chilling.
chilling. Baby crying. She's just like,
Now, I feel like that's a little tricky because, yes, like you want to, have public time. But if you're not doing anything, if you're not really waiting on anything, like engage in this person that you brought into the world. Like, this is not their fault that they're being thrust into an
take
environment
the
that they're not
baby
prepared
out
for.
the stroller. The baby
Yeah.
clearly wanted to get out,
Mm,
and she was just like not having it. Eventually, we got it a juice box, and
mm,
it calmed down a little bit.
okay.
But I had to vacate the premises for a little bit because I was going crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
Shout out to the moms out there that know how to deal with it.
yeah.
Shout out to good moms.
I mean,
Shout out to good moms only.
oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, did you wait? I was gonna say something about Father's Day, but I forgot. We don't have fathers.
I might be a father.
Anyway, is that your pet peeve that you might be? You'd be the person in that place. Like, oh my God, why are you still screaming?
No, because I wouldn't let the baby sit in there. I'd be like, obviously,
But what
you're
if
just,
you needed your time? What if
then
you
you give the baby to someone else.
What if you can't afford to?
That's
What
what,
if you don't
family is for.
What if you don't have a village?
A village,
Yeah.
a village people.
Yeah. Like, it takes a village. That's your family. Yada yada. Friends, family. Have you never heard that phrase?
Yeah, but I've never heard. What if you don't have a village?
Yeah. What if you don't have? What if you are the sole survivor? Well, boom. Then you don't have to pay for everything.
Well, then you give it a little sip of Benadryl and you put it to bed.
I have seen that with melatonin.
Rub a little
Kids
whiskey on the lips.
Oh my gosh.
That's what they used to do to kids.
That's not gonna knock them out.
Yes, it does.
It does.
That's what they said. They'd rub a little whiskey on the kids' lips and.
My boss said that he's just been going home and eating pickles. Like, because his fiance is pregnant, and so I guess that's his residual craving or whatever. So he's just eating pickles every day.
He's getting cravings from her being pregnant.
Phantom
I'm
symptoms.
not buying it.
I don't know, but then he said, "Oh, and I have whiskey with it sometimes." And I was like, "That sounds better."
Whiskey and pickles.
That sounds better than just pickles by themselves. I had a pickle phase when I was in elementary school, and it lasted 2 days.
You ever had fried pickles?
No.
Oh, so good.
You know-
Fried pickles from Buffalo Wild Wings.
When people say fried blank and it's not chicken or like some protein, I'm like, doesn't sound appealing.
You're missing out.
Fried Oreos, don't want them.
That sounds a bit too much.
Fried funnel cake.
But it's just to give like the pickle
Wait,
a little.
funnel cake is already
It's already fried. It's fried dough. Funnel cake is fried dough.
Yeah. I've never had it.
Funnel cake?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh! So
We gotta go to an amusement. Disney
I
is
can't
open
even
again.
talk about this now.
Disney is open again.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about it. Hold on. The funnel cake, because I love funnel cake, and as a child, every year during the summer we'd go to Ocean City for a week. It was always the treat to go get a funnel cake, and they'd be like, "Hey, you want to share that?" I'm like, "No, this whole thing is mine.
This is mine.
You get an extra. You eat half of yours, and I'll eat the other half later."
Yes.
So I'm gonna eat all of mine right now.
Yeah. I feel like I haven't had like amusement park food in well over 10 years. Like, I think I had it cotton candy.
That's
was
what
the
I had to
last
talk
thing.
about. Was I went out the other day
What'd you do?
around a whole bunch of people.
Really?
maskless people.
Did you have a mask? No. Where'd you go?
Okay, so on Saturday was the Wilton Manors Pride thing.
Yo, yeah.
First of all, sad note, right at 7, somebody ran somebody over and killed them, injured another, and critically
7?
injured
Oh my
7 p.m.
gosh.
Saturday. They're not sure if it's intentional. It doesn't seem intentional because I feel like they would have mowed down a couple more people, but they did kill one. But that didn't stop the party.
Yeah, and oh my gosh.
Speaking of which, did I send you that TikTok about the guy who like fell over the edge of the water slide?
No.
Oh my gosh, I gotta show you.
You sent
But-
me so many. I had to
The one that I sent you the other day, and you're like, the comments are suspect. That I feel like I should block you just off the comments.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was somebody pooping randomly
Yeah.
in the street.
Yeah. You know what?
Don't do it.
I'm about to block you. Like, I'm tired of the poop. I'm tired of it. I am over it. I told him I was going to block him last week, and I didn't because, the things have been appropriate and whatnot. But he has confirmed that he sent me a poop thing. So you know what? Block.
I'm just gonna send it to the other account, the show account, and maybe you go look at
That
those.
is fine. I can turn off the notifications.
Okay,
for
but this
that.
guy went over the edge of a water slide. He's like slipping, and he's just over the edge, dies. They're interviewing this girl in the amusement park, and she's like, "Yeah, somebody went over the edge, but like they didn't close the park or nothing. I mean, he splatted, but like it's okay. And we just out here trying to have a good time and whatnot. Can I do a shout out real fast? No, I can't. I can't do a shout. All right, follow my Instagram. Is blah, 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 blah. And I was like,
Is this a daily occurrence?
this girl just did not care at all. Like, we're just out here having a good time. They didn't shut the place down, so it's not that big a deal.
There's a weird balance with like things like that, like letting bad things or traumatic things like not affect you at all. Like, I sort of admire them, but like I'm like, what's going on with you? Like, what levels are you at right now? Are you sober? Are you good? Has life thrown too much at you that you're no longer you're no longer
You've been traumatized
affected.
too much
Yeah.
that you're just desensitized.
And that is a thing. Like when you have too much trauma
I'm
and
definitely desensitized to so many things.
I catch myself saying weird things to people that don't know enough about me that I'm like, is this appropriate? Is this not that I'm saying anything like inappropriate, but like, is this like, we haven't gotten that far.
Am I giving you too much information about myself?
Yeah. And then I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, whatever. Either
Like-
they deal with it or they don't.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm not sure if my transition into this job has been a smooth one because I don't care, or is it also contributing to like a good work environment for the most part? Like, I'm not sure. I'm very like unsure about like what I said when the cameras are off. Like, I'll give it 9 months. It was a year. I'll give it 9 months. I'm tired. I need to launch my website so I can get some ads on them.
As I was saying, I went out the other day, Saturday night, and got there probably at like 9. Got some drinks. Walking around, just drinking. Went to the gas station. No mask, of course. Maskless. And
Switch the camera angle. You just ignored your keyboard. Give it to me.
maskless. And it was a lot of people.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder. I saw, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 masks, and
You weren't one of them.
I was not one of them. Went into the club because we had to go pee. And the hallway's about this big, and everybody's just like pushing up against each other. I went into that bathroom, put a mask on in there. So like, this is gross in here. And I'm like, there's no order in this place. I'm like, you going to pee? Are you going to pee? Who's next? All right, you're going in there. Okay.
Yeah.
I started to have direct traffic in the bathroom.
Somebody's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it. It was a mess in there, and everyone was like, okay, we got to get to the sink. And it was like this
Literally and
big.
figuratively.
And it's just all urinals. I mean, there was like 7 of them. I'm just like, come on, you there? Okay,
Yeah.
my turn. And then this guy wants to walk in and just like go straight up to one that I was about to go to. I was like, that's bash.
Not you messing up the
The
order.
whole order. But yeah, it was a good time. I didn't get
Did you go
sick.
to a club or you just went to a restaurant?
No, we just walked around the street. They had like music outside. So
Oh, okay.
they had like a whole bunch of different stages
Okay.
outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 6.
You know what? I think I would go to a music festival. They have like they have like a little amphitheater on the beach or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but they want more music acts to go to. So I did get my concert canceled.
Well, time to get to work for the man.
I know, and I'm hungry. I gotta just get food. I'm just gonna go to McDonald's after this.
That's gonna make you feel great for the rest of the
Hell
day.
no, McDonald's will stay on you, but all I got is dollars, dollar bills,
Dollar
y'all.
bills.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Okay, so we're taking 2 weeks off. We'll be back on the 15th with a new name.
Yes. You can submit petitions for the names, but I don't know who you'd be petitioning to be honest. Let us know your thoughts about how our first season has gone. Let us know how many of the episodes you've watched. We already know that it's only 3 episodes that you've watched. It's okay. It's not okay, but it's gonna be okay.
It's not okay. We're very mad at you.
Yeah. Thank you all for viewing us. Thank y'all for giving us your energy. Give us feedback. We love a good feedback. We love a good moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for
I'm
joining
tired.
us.
I'm going back to sleep.
This is the end of season 1. You better not go back to sleep. You gotta edit this. This has to come out tomorrow.
Yeah, but I got all day for that. I do
You're
it.
lucky this shit is synced
I
now.
do this at like
It's synced now.
2 a.m. in the morning. Nothing's
Waking
synced.
up in the morning.
I still have to do basically
Oh.
the same thing.
Oh.
Audio still goes in there, and then I have to put it up with that.
But at least it all starts at the same time.
No, it doesn't. I started that way sooner. That's why sometimes the audio only version is different from the video version.
I wouldn't know.
You would not know.
I would not know. I get the notifications, and then that's it.
That has been uploaded to Spotify.
No, I get I get that one, and then like 12 hours later, I get the Angel and Joey show as a new episode. Blah blah blah. What are our stats? Goodbye, y'all. This is not for you.
Goodbye. Get out of here. Dose.